Hey guys, what's going on? InsidiousSwede back again here for another YouTube video, and today I'm bringing you my manga first impressions on one of the few new series to come out in 2019 that I've really enjoyed, and that is Hat Atelier. Now, this is a manga that's kind of like a combination between say Fullmetal Alchemist, The Ancient Magus Bride, and maybe even something like Kiki's Delivery Service, especially considering the subject matter, and it's a coming-of-age story of a witch. All those three kind of series are in the same ballpark realm as this manga, and it takes place, and well, it starts off in the countryside. We follow this young girl right here named Coco, who has always had a great fascination with magic, and in this world magic is very common. There are a lot of people who know about it, who can see it. However, nobody knows how to do it except for witches. And this is how the series starts. We have this young girl who desperately wants to be able to use magic, but nothing she tries or could possibly think of can conjure a spell or anything of that nature. Until this guy right here, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right, this guy right here, its name, it's Keyfrey or Qfree. It's something really weird, but I'm pretty sure, QI makes the K sounds. I'm going to go with Keyfree. Again, hopefully that's right, but if you guys know the actual pronunciation, let me know down in the comments. Either way, Coco meets up with him, and through that, she ends up finding out how to become a witch. Now, the circumstances revolving this are actually very sinister. It ends up costing her basically her entire life, her way of living, and it even puts her own mother in jeopardy. And so in order to save her mother from, again, I don't really want to spoil the beginning because it's actually a very great kind of origin story that I don't want to spoil for you guys in her first impressions, but she ends up doing something very bad and has to go live with Keyfrey now in his atelier with a few other witches in training, shall I say. And so this kind of begins the story again, very kind of, apprentice master relationship, where you have a guy who knows the perils of magic while at the same time finds himself teaching about it. And you have this girl here who wants nothing more to be amazing at magic, along with a few others, by the way, who get introduced later on. And we find her, trying to do whatever she can to learn how to save her family and her parents and whatnot. And that's kind of how the story begins. But again, it's a really interesting story that revolves around magic. And by the way, I should mention as well, magic in this world, anybody can do it. The only thing you have to know is the symbols. And that's the interesting part about this, is that there's kind of become a almost an Illuminati type group where you have these people who know how to do it, which is the mages or the magicians, the witches. And you have everybody else in the world who has no idea. So the only people who know how to create these symbols and know the only way to use magic is by drawing them are the witches themselves, hence the secret and kind of forming the secret society nature that this young girl, Coco, is now finding herself transitioning into, from being a normal girl in the countryside to now part of something much bigger than herself. And to be honest, like I said, this is one of the few brand new manga of 2019 that I really enjoyed. It was really not necessarily, a brand new idea, because like I've said, this reminds me a lot of other fantasy, master-apprentice relationship manga series that you've seen out there before, but it's done well. As you can see here, the artwork is absolutely stunning. There are a few scenes in here that are truly breathtaking. And for me, it's manga, guys. We have to appreciate the artwork, and sometimes great artwork can really take that series to the next level, including the great characters like Coco, some of the other girls that are introduced. All of them really make a cohesive and well-rounded series. So if you're looking for something new in the fantasy genre, I highly recommend Hat Atelier. And that is my first impressions of this manga. Really quick, it feels great to be back, guys. I do apologize once again for the long layoff. I don't want to get into that here, but maybe down the road I'll make a not first impressions, excuse me, but I'll make an update video just once again kind of going over everything. I don't really want to, so don't expect one, but if you guys ask, I can definitely do that for you if you want to see one. But that's going to do it today, guys, for me. Hopefully now I'm getting back to a more regular schedule. I'm not going to hold myself into anything. I'm kind of just going to leave it up in the air in terms of when new content is going to come out. But I am back. I'm going to try to reply to as many comments as I can. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, my name is InsidiousSwede. Take care.